Good evening and welcome back again into the meeting room. I hope you all guys are doing well and enjoying your weekend. Alright, so guys, the pair I have on my screen is Pound USD. If you fellows remember that, we were tracking this pair for short trade since very long. Yeah, so we were tracking this pair from that top, from this area, from this place. Yeah, this area. And price was forming reversal channel. One price was at top, we were looking for sell, we were looking for sell, we were looking for sell. Yeah, so we were looking for sell from that top. So far we can see that price has broken down and broken down with strong impulse. Let me show you the previous chart so that you fellas can understand what we were looking for on pound dollar. Yeah, so those who are new, they can understand market do not move into your favor, you know, when you are looking for waves in a single day. Yeah, it takes time, so you have to be patient. You have to give enough time to your trade setups. All right, so here I got the first chart. That was the first chart, yeah, which I posted. We were looking for price action at that area for this trade. Yeah, what price has done over there? Price broken down, and you can see price broken from continuation formation, broken down, but broken down with corrective candles. Yeah, so we were anticipating breakdown of that corrective waves to the upside, to the downside. Yeah, we were anticipating breakdown. So what we have seen over there, we have seen breakout corrective. Yeah, so that breakout formed trend reversal channel formation. Yeah, so one up more move was there when this pattern was forming over there. All right, so that move came, and after once we have seen that wave, we were anticipating that wave. Yeah, so once that wave coming, we were anticipating that price gonna break down and gonna test this area, but price respected that area and started to rise. Yeah, so we were watching for another up move at this area once we were looking for breakout at that area. So this was the up wave we were looking for. So here you can see, yeah, so we were, and before that we were anticipating breakout, but breakout wasn't strong enough. Yeah, we were anticipating up to this area. Breakout was corrective. After that we were anticipating this up wave. Yeah, and that up wave came, and once we have seen that up wave, we were looking for this trade, this short-term trade up to this area, and watching price section and that area. Either it is going to continue or going to test the top again. So what we have seen strong impulse at this area. That strong impulse was showing that we are not going to continue into that direction. So we are going to continue into this direction. Yeah. So once we have seen that impulse at this area, we were looking for price action somewhere here. Yes, somewhere here within these ranges to look for sell. So some of you fellows who are managed to sell on lower time frame, you did an excellent job. So those who sold over there, they did an excellent job. But the problem is that they closed their profit here. Yeah, some of you fellows closed their profit early at that area. So that is the problem. Okay, so that was the problem with you, those who closed their profit at this area. All right. So when you are looking to trade on waves, you have to stay into the market. But when you are looking for some pips or some movement, regardless, paying attention on your stop and risk reward ratio, then you are cutting your stop, your profit early. Yeah. So when you are looking to grab the waves, you have to stay into the market for longer run. All right. At least you need to give enough time to your trades. At least 1-to-1. At least 1-to-1. 1-to-1 risk reward ratio. Yeah. So what we have seen when this impulse was forming, this impulse, yeah, the impulse I have just shown you over here, this impulse. When this impulse was forming, we were watching price action on lower time frame, like one minute time frame. So this is 240 time frame. Yeah, we were watching price action on lower time frame. We were anticipating pullback. We were anticipating on pullback. impulse. This is another impulse, a sharp correction back to that impulse, and we were looking price section somewhere here within these ranges. Yeah, within these ranges. So what we have seen after that on 1 minute time frame, we have seen this trend continuation pattern formation, divergence, and breakout. All right, so you fellas can see that we were anticipating price action here. So price went into that direction. I think violate that impulse and have shown price action somewhere here within these ranges. And here at this area, some of you fellows managed to sell at the top, at that top. So that was the trade which we were looking for. That was the trade at top, at that top, this channel top, this channel top. All right, so that was the channel which was building over there, and we were tracking this channel on lower time frame since from this point, yeah, and looking for sell from this point to the downside. Yeah, so here the correction which you have seen, that was the impulse. Here the correction which you have seen over there, and here some of you fellows managed to sell, here some of you fellows managed to sell, here some of you fellows managed to sell. I'm not sure you remember that or not, but I remember that. I'm showing you your entries because some of you fellows share your entries with me. So that was the impulse which we have seen. After that, you know, we were tracking this wave, we were tracking that wave, we were tracking this wave, we were tracking that wave, we were tracking this wave, yeah, and that was the last wave which formed top here at that area, right, and broken down. So once price broken down that trend, we were looking for trend continuation pattern under that channel. Yeah, he's saying that he's facing some problem, maybe something wrong from his side. So we have seen trend continuation pattern. All right, trend continuation pattern after that. So some of you fellows closed their trade at this area, so that's okay. At least that was 1-to-1 risk reward ratio. So that was, you know, those who took their profit at this area, they did well. They did an excellent job over there. All right, so what we were looking for, once we have seen that impulse and continuation formation, we were looking for trend continuation pattern completion and next breakout. All right, so this entry was based on the pattern, structure, indication, everything was over there. And the next entry was based on the impulse, and the next entry we are looking for based on the continuation pattern formation. We were looking for at this area. All right, so we were waiting on bigger time frame like 240, when we have seen on lower time frame like 1 hour that it is not going to continue on lower time frame. It is going to form a bigger correction under that channel. So here was the triangle. If you fellows remember that, last week I have shown you this triangle and asked you to pay attention at this area. It can further push to the upside. All right, so this is the daily which were daily trend continuation pattern. So before that we were looking on 1 hour time frame. That 1 hour time frame wasn't going to continue, so we realized that it is going to form a bigger correction like 4 hour. We have seen bigger 4 hour time frame. We realized that it is not going to continue. Then we were looking on daily time frame. Yeah, so daily time frame was telling us that it is going to break down very soon. All right, going to break down very soon. So you fellas can see that last week I was showing you this triangle formation and was showing you that pay attention at that area. We're gonna have entry at this area. Yeah, so before that here, so that was the 1 minute chart which I have shown you here at this area after that impulse. So here, that impulse, that was the continuation formation. So here some of you fellows managed to sell at that area. Okay, so that was the trend continuation pattern which was forming over there on daily time frame. Yeah, so that was the triangle. Price broken out from the continuation, testing that top. All right, so here at this place where we managed to sell, some of you fellows managed to sell, and I also managed to sell here at this area. Before that I was holding a short at this area, so my stop was there. I was holding short at this area based on that continuation pattern. So I wasn't worried about that short. I was holding that short. So another entry I took at this area, that place. All right. So let me show you what we have seen after that. We have seen that daily flag and strong breakout. All right. So these are a couple of my entries. Yeah. So before that, I was holding at this area that short. Yeah. So after that, this trend continuation pattern, we have seen breakout. That was another continuation formation and other breakouts. So here is the entry which I took on before the breakout. Yeah, before the this strong breakout. Yeah, on I think on Thursday night or Thursday. I'm not sure when I placed that order, exact time. I mean exact time. So we have seen that couple of candles, but that candle wasn't going. You can see over there, big impulse, and some of you fellows stopped out on the break even at this area and then managed to sell before these big candles. All right, these big candles. So I managed to sell here, so that was holding. So this was another entry. So this other entry I took here at this area when I have seen that impulse and sharp pullback on lower time frame. Yeah, so that was another entry I took here at this area. If you remember that, I have shown you a reversal channel on Friday. Do you remember that? Yeah, so these entries was based on that channel. Yeah, the first one was that, and the second one was this, and third one which I have shown you on 5-minute time frame. Do you remember that? The 5-minute entry, 5-minute time frame channel. Yeah, so we were looking for that trade. So that was based on the 5-minute time frame. Yeah, so we can see over there. So I'll explain later on what's going on here at this area. Okay, so let me show you the bigger image, bigger chart. All right, so that was the daily trend continuation pattern. Okay, so that was our first entries which we were taking at this area. That was the 1-minute time frame. So that was the pullback. Managed to sell here. Some of you fellows sell here. So took some profit at that area. Once that impulse completed, we were waiting for this bigger trend continuation pattern. Yeah. So that was the entry before the breakout. Okay, before that breakout. All right. And this entry I was holding since very long. This entry I was holding since very long once we have seen that correction up to that area. Yeah. So I sold here at this area. So there was the impulse. So this entry and this entry, the entry I have taken over there are this entry. Yeah. So these entries are based on the impulse. All right. So entry before the breakout, that was the first impulse, second wave, 1, 2, and third. We are now looking for continuation of this third wave to the downside. Yeah. So entry before the breakout, entry based on the impulse. Yeah. These are entries based on impulse. So where we can see that impulse, here we can see that impulse. All right. That is the impulse. Okay. So that is the impulse. Now we are looking for this impulse to continue for further downside. All right. So where we need to pay attention for next week, we have to pay attention at this area. What we gonna see at this area? Either we're gonna see sharp correction back to that area, or we're gonna see continuation formation quite similar like that. All right. So either we are going to see another continuation formation. If we're going to see another continuation formation quite similar like that, we're going to try to take entry something like that. The entry we have taken over here. Okay. So somewhere here at this area. All right, fellows. So we're going to pay attention for next week what we're going to have at this area, at that place. All right. So this is the impulse we are having on daily time frame. Now let's look at the calendar. We get Forex calendar, what we are having on Forex calendar for next week. Yeah. So far, by looking at this chart on pound USD, we can see that strong impulse, continuation, another strong impulse. Yeah. So pound is weak. All right. Pound pair is strong weak against the dollar. So we were anticipating last week that dollar gonna get strong. All right, dollar gonna get strong. So what will happen if dollar gonna get strong in next week? So what is the weakest currency at the moment? The weakest currency is pound at the moment. All right, pound is the weakest currency, and we are looking for the dollar to get stronger for next week. If pound is the weakest currency and dollar is going to get strong, highly likely you're going to see further downside. Okay, highly likely you're going to see further downside, and that further downside can start to continue from this area, are going to form a smaller continuation pattern and then going to continue. So we'll see that how pattern gonna develop over there at this area. Okay, now let's look at the calendar, what we are having on calendar. Okay, so Monday looks like we're not gonna see big movements on Monday. Yeah, but Monday gonna be crucial for pound pairs. All right, and Tuesday we're gonna have inflation report. All right, so we are having inflation report on Tuesday on pound pairs. Yeah, so forecast is 2.7%. If we're gonna get lower than that, 2.7%, so pound is already under pressure. Yeah, pound is already under pressure. So if we're gonna see negative here, CPI negative, then pound can further push to the downside. All right, so this is the news we are having before the Fed. All right, before the Fed. So in the same way, we're gonna see PPI result on pound, on dollar. Yeah, I don't think so. This news gonna put a big impact on dollar pair, but on Wednesday we're gonna see some big movements on dollar pairs. All right, you can see 14. We are having CPI, core retail sales, and crude oil inventories, and forms economic projection, forms statement, federal funds rate decision, and forms press conference. Yeah. So the important thing to pay attention on Wednesday is this. Yeah. So the previous one is 1%. Now they are looking to increase the rate. Okay. If we're gonna see 1.25% actual, we may see some big movements on USD pairs. Yeah. So dollar can get strong. All right, so dollar can get strong. So pound is already weak, and if we're gonna see some more news, negative news on pound pairs, pound's gonna get more downside, gonna give us more downside. And if we're gonna see raise increase on the Fed on Wednesday, we're gonna see big move on pound USD pair. Okay, big move. The move we were anticipating from that place, and that place. So now we're gonna anticipate further continuation. Yeah, so that is the scenario by looking at the news events. All right, so those fellows who are holding their pound trades, be patient and give more time to your trades. Yeah, at least you should stay into the market until this news event gonna finish. Yeah, at least until this news event gonna finish. All right, so I mean to say that you should not close your trades before 7 p.m. my time. Okay, so you can check on your calendar what time. All right, so you can get more profit, those who manage to sell pound pairs from that area. Okay, so I'm going to hold my trades until Wednesday 7 p.m. We'll see that how things gonna develop after 7 p.m. All right, so similar like that, when I posted that chart and I asked you to look for the breakout of this flag during these trading hours. All right, during these trading hours, 10 p.m. to 12 p.m. Yeah, so suddenly we have seen breakout after 10 p.m. Suddenly we have seen this breakout after 10 p.m. This breakout. All right, so similar like that, be patient, stay into the market. I don't think so we're gonna see sharp reversal on this pair, sharp reversal, something like that, back to that impulse. I don't think so. This sharp reversal back to that impulse. All right, so what we can see a couple of more corrections here, and then price gonna drop. All right, so those fellows who are not into this trade, pay attention at this area, or let this correction continue and gonna form this corrective up trade, impulse, correction, and this is corrective up wave, and then look for drop. All right, look for this continuation to the downside. So this is lower time frame. I have explained that pretty well. Pound USD. So those who are still confused about their trade to close before the event, which I have shown you on calendar, it's up to you fellows. If you want to hold, you can hold. If you want to close, you can close. Yeah, so I can see that we are having further downside on this pair, further downside, at least up to this area. Yeah, price can come up to this area or this trend line. Okay, this trend line. So 124, highly likely price gonna hit 124 in next coming days. All right, next coming days. So this is the pound USD. Let's look at the gap. Are we having gap at the moment on this pair or not? No, we are not having any gap at the moment. Yeah, so market looks like market not gonna open with the gap today. So same price we can see over here. So 430. Yeah, so what price market closed on that day? Closed on 4. All right, so this is the pound pair. We don't have any gap over there. You fellas can see over there. Currently not showing any gap. Let's look at the other pairs. Pound yen. We were anticipating breakdown last week at this area. So fellows, my focus is on pound USD. Yeah, the reason I have explained pretty well with so much detail. So I'm going to show you other pairs where you can see further trade setup, more trade setup for upcoming weeks. So last week we were anticipating continuation. Yeah, we have seen that continuation formation. Some of you fellows managed to sell. You did an excellent job. This continuation formation. Yeah, we have seen breakout, strong breakout. Some of you fellows managed to sell here. Good job. Some of you fellows still holding their trade from top. An excellent job. So here you can see further downside is possible. But before that downside, we need to watch another continuation here. Either flat or quite similar like that flag. All right, for this trade. Now, what kind of formation we are having currently on this pair? We are having flat channel formation. All right, flat channel formation. You fellas can see over there. This flat channel formation is just developing over there. All right, so pay attention at this area for downside for this trade. Those who are holding their short from this area, or from this area, good luck to you fellows. Perfect, nice job. All right, so watch this continuation pattern formation. What we're going to see on this trend continuation formation for next week. Pound New Zealand dollar. Yeah, so quite similar like that pair. All right, quite similar like New Zealand pound yen. Watch this trend continuation pattern, which is just developing. This is the place where you need to pay attention. Last week we were anticipating that this pair gonna form another up wave, and then we're gonna see this trade. Yeah, this trade. So what we have seen, we haven't seen that up wave. We have seen trend continuation pattern formation. Let me look at the 1 hour time frame. All right, so I think on Thursday meeting, I have shown you this flag, yeah, if you fellows remember that. And we were looking for breakout. So we got the breakout, we got this breakout, we never seen that up wave. Alright, so we got the breakout before that. So quite similar like that. Pay attention at this area. If you're gonna see continuation formation, this is the trade, yeah? This is the trade to the downside. That's that trend continuation pattern completed, and then look for another entry over there. Yeah, so we are still having room to the downside. So where we were looking to short, from that top. This trade we were looking for, this wave. Yeah, so we are going to continue into the downside. Yeah, so candles are following the arrows, exactly going into that direction. So on lower time frame, we need another continuation pattern formation for this trade. That trend continuation pattern is just developing on 1 hour time frame. That trend continuation pattern needs a couple of more time. All right, so you can see over there, quite similar like pound USD. We have seen reversal formation, broken out, continuation formation, and watch for this corrective up wave and then drop. All right, at least up to that area, then drop. All right, so you're gonna see flat channel formation. Pound CAD, we have seen bigger trend continuation pattern which we were anticipating last week. Yeah, so we have seen impulse, continuation formation, and impulse. Pay attention at this area. This pair is not ideal to trade at the moment because we can see CAD is not strong enough. So those who are holding their chart from that area, good luck before this impulse. Good luck to you fellows. So quite similar like that, like pound USD. All right, so developing this channel, let the price come up to this place, this area, and then look for this trade. Yeah, so this was the short-term trade which I have shown you on that day, on Friday, yeah, before the news events. So let me show you what was the trade. So that trade almost completed. That was the flag which was price forming on 1 minute time frame, and here at this area I took that trade, and that was the trade for short term on lower time frame. Yeah, so this pair needs a little bit more time, and then we're gonna look for a trade of this pair. Similar here, not a big change, but we have seen breakout. So let me bring back to you fellows at the past what we were looking for on this pair, so that you can understand which wave we are going now, okay, and how we need to look for the upcoming trade setup. All right, once we get a wave into our direction, we just need to look for continuation. That's it. The way we have seen on pound yen. All right, on pound yen we were looking for a reversal at that top, and after that we have seen continuation. Yeah, so that's how your wave is going to hit your target. So that was the place where we were looking for price action at this area. Price action. So we have seen price action at this area for continuation to the upside. Now continuation for the downside. This price action. All right. So we have traded that wave, and after that we have seen another flag. We traded that flag, this flag, that flag, and this flag. All right. So that was the flag. Once price hit that bigger trend reversal channels here, we were anticipating impulse to the downside. If you fellows remember that, we were anticipating impulse from that top. All right, so we have seen impulse and reversal channel at that area, and price tested that top. We were anticipating top and breakdown from that top. All right, so let me get back to you. Yeah, here we have seen impulse. All right, that was the impulse, and here we have seen reversal channel, price broken out, and tested that area. We were anticipating that top and broken down and forming continuation formation under that channel, yeah, bigger channel, under that channel, that trend line here at this area, and then broken down. This is the reversal channel, trend reversal channel, broken out. We were anticipating top here, but price never made up to that area and broken down. Alright, so that was the flag we were anticipating after that trend. Alright, so we have seen up to that area and then continuation to the downside. So last week we were anticipating some price action here at this area. Alright, so here at this area and then continuation. So we never seen that price action. What we have seen continuation formation, continuation formation. Now we need another continuation formation at this area for further downside. Okay, so before that there is no trade setup. If you're gonna try to sell before that continuation formation, what you're gonna do, you may trap over there. Why you may trap over there? Because price has already moved a lot. You can see over there. So where was the trade setup? The trade setup was there at that top. Okay, so we have already left that area. All right, already left that area. So you have to watch the entry strategies. Currently, go back to the website. All right, go back to the website. Do you see entry strategies? Do you see entry strategies over there? Okay, so go back to the entry strategies. Watch how we get into the market, how we place stop on our trade setups. Yeah. All right. So let's get back to the pair. All right. So we need another continuation formation here at this area. So continuation formations should be quite similar like pound yen. Let me show you. Quite similar like that, yeah. If you fellows remember that, we were looking for reversal from that area, right? So we have seen continuation formation here, 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 okay? So quite similar like that. We need another continuation formation on pound Australian dollar before selling that pair. You can see we have seen continuation formation. All right, similar like that. We need another continuation formation at this area. Then we're gonna trade for this way. Okay, so it is developing quite similar like that. On lower time frame, you can see like other pound pairs. Yeah, developing like other pound pairs. Let me look at the 15-minute. Reversal formation, impulse, a flag, and it is forming corrective up wave. All right, pay attention at that area. If you're gonna see price gonna test that area, look for short. Quite similar like other pound pairs. New Zealand dollar, yeah, get ready for this trade, fellows. We were waiting for this trade. We are still waiting for this trade. Yes, it's variance. So some of you fellows are still into this trade. Yeah, so be patient. Don't need to worry about this pair. This pair, at the end, this pair gonna fall. You're gonna see this wave. All right. So what we are having this wave. This is the corrective uptrend, and we are having similar wave here at this area. All right. So we were having impulse after that. We're gonna see impulse after that. All right, so if anyone stopped out on this trade, you have to be into the trade once price gonna start to move into your favor. Okay, once price gonna start to move into your favor, you have to stay into that trade. If you're gonna cut your profit early, the way some traders have done, some of our fellows have done on pound USD, you're not gonna get the waves. All right. So some of you fellows cut their profit early on pound USD. All right, and they completely miss the impulse. The impulse we are having on that pair right now. Okay, so similar like that. If you have lost small money looking to short here, I mean this money, no worry at all. Try to watch here, get into the market again. Yeah, so once price gonna start to move into your favor, you have to stay into this wave. You have to stay into this trade. All right, so similar like the previous one. Let me show you this previous one. Yeah, this impulse, so that you fellas can remember for the next wave. All right, so some traders were trying to sell here. I have shown this before as well. So we were looking for this short. Some of you fellows were trying to catch the top at this area for this wave, but stopped out on that trade. All right, but stopped out on that trade. So no worry. So you have to be into that wave once you're gonna see impulse at the top, and that impulse is gonna give you an indication that we are going to turn into another direction. Yeah, I have shown you the example on pound USD. All right, fellows. So that was the impulse. You have to stay into that trade on current price. So that was the impulse which we have seen. Impulse, continuation formation, another impulse, another continuation formation. Yeah, so we have seen another trade setup once we have seen that impulse. Quite similar like that. Nothing's gonna change on New Zealand dollar this time. Things gonna stay similar like that. All right, so we are having similar formation here. All right, so what price can do? It can do something like that and can do something like that. I mean correction like that, and once that gonna drop like that impulse, you have to stay into that trade either from that top, or once you're gonna see that impulse. All right, so you have to stay into that trade once you're gonna see. Yeah, you're gonna see price action before that. Yeah, similar like pound USD, because what we are doing on this pair, we are trying to catch the top. Yeah, so when you are trying to catch the top, you may get stopped out a couple of times. All right, but once you will see the impulse, you will see the direction, changing direction. All right, so once you're gonna see the changing direction, you have to stay into the wave. All right, don't cut your profit early. All right, so we're gonna see breakdown very soon. I'm anticipating that dollar gonna get strong. If dollar gonna get strong, you're gonna see breakout. All right, currently you can see this forming trend reversal channel on lower time frame. It can keep pushing like that. Yeah, keep pushing like that. So soon we're gonna see these impulse. All right, so last week I have shown you possibility of this short-term up wave, this short-term up wave. All right, so we have seen this short-term up wave. Let me draw this one. This is the similar price range. All right, so only 70 pips. Yeah, 70 pip move was there. So no need to worry about that. Watch, pay attention. Once price gonna drop with strong impulse, you have to stay into that trade so that you can recover everything and more than that if you have lost somewhere there. All right, soon we're gonna see breakdown. Euro yen. All right, let me show you the last week charts, what we were anticipating on euro yen. Okay, so the chart was this. We have seen breakout. This is what we were anticipating. Yeah, so we were anticipating flag last week. Price was there. We got the flag. We got this trade. We got this breakout. We were anticipating breakout. We were anticipating continuation formation under that trend line. Okay, so price is doing what we were anticipating. This is the situation now we are having here at that chart. Yeah, euro yen. We are having bigger trend continuation pattern formation like for a time frame. Once that trend continuation pattern formation gonna complete, we're gonna have similar trade setup over there. Yeah, similar like this one. Okay, similar like this trade setup. Impulse, continuation formation, and that is the entry before this breakout. Okay, we're not gonna sell the breakout, so some traders love to sell the breakout, but we will try to enter into the market before the breakout. Okay, now let me show you the charts, what we were anticipating last week. We were anticipating similar flag, this kind of flag here at this area. We got that flag, we got this trade, and even we got the breakout of that area. All right, so we were anticipating once we're going to see the breakout of that, we're going to see the trend continuation pattern formation under this structure, okay, under that pattern, that trend reversal pattern. All right, so we got the breakout trade here, we got the continuation trade here, we got the breakout. Now we are looking for another continuation trade setup under that channel. All right, so here you have seen flag. This is what we are having currently. We get bigger trend continuation pattern formation. All right, so we need to give more time. We're gonna see trades entry somewhere here, okay, somewhere here, the way I have shown you in pound USD. All right, so for that we need to wait for the indications. Once indication is gonna be favorable, we're gonna look for sell on this pair again. All right, so this pair has a huge potential. This is the potential we are having, this much potential. All right, this much potential. So we are trying to get into the market from that top. So big trade setup is over there. All right, so this trend continuation pattern formation. Okay, so the bigger one, the first one we were having on lower time frame, like 1 hour, like this one. Yeah, similar. Now we need a bigger one. Okay, once we're gonna see that bigger one, that bigger trend continuation pattern gonna give us some confidence and gonna continue to the downside. Yeah, if we know gonna see that trend continuation pattern formation at this area, highly likely price gonna get back to the top again. Yeah, so we will be seller again from that top. Similar, in the similar way, the way we have sold here. Okay, the way we have sold here, the way we have sold here. Okay, you guys took this profit, and taking this profit. Yeah, we're gonna sell similar like that. All right, so no risk event is coming over there on euro pairs. Yeah, but we are having Bank of Japan, yeah, press conference and monetary policy statement on Friday. Yeah, so this can cause lots of volatility into the market on yen pairs. All right, so similar on chief pair as well. So chief is also having trend continuation formation. You fellas can see that. Exactly, yeah, yeah. So we are having, sell off on I think Nasdaq and on other couple of stock or indices. Yeah, so means that yen gonna get stronger. All right, so we are having another continuation formation. Pay attention on this pair. Impulse, you are having continuation formation. So this trend continuation formation is quite similar like euro yen. Okay, so we're gonna be more cautious on this pair during the next week. Although we all can see that we are having continuation formation to the downside, still we are away from the bottom, from this bottom. All right, we are away from this bottom. Price never tested that top. we were anticipating that price going to test that bottom. Yeah, so small room was there. So we're gonna stay away from this pair for next week. Why we're gonna stay away? Once we're gonna see that Fed risk event gonna pass, then we're gonna trade on this pair. All right. Once this event gonna pass, then we're gonna trade on this pair. All right. Once we're gonna see this event is going to over risk event, then we're gonna trade on this pair. Which trade setup we're gonna look for? The trade setup we're gonna look for is this. All right, and even further downside. Okay, so this pair is not on my watch list for next 3 to 4 days, because sideways movement gonna be over there. Sideways movement is possible. I mean to say, you only gonna get small potential up to this area. Okay, small potential. So the big potential is gone. We were selling this pair from that top. We are coming close to this bottom. All right, this bottom. Okay, so small potential, this much potential. So the potential is there on other pairs like New Zealand dollar and pound pairs, or euro yen. So once that news event gonna outpass, then we're gonna look at this pair. Pound chief and euro pound is not ready to do anything at the moment. Euro pound, I was neutral on that pair, so not ready to do anything at the moment. So dollar index, yeah, so we are looking for this trade next event, next week, this trade. Okay, this trade highly likely we're gonna see that trade. Okay, now where you need to look for buy, you need to look for buy as much low as you can, so that you can manage your risk. Okay, the similar way, the way we have done on pound dollar. Yeah, so this is the best example for you fellas to understand. All right, so best example. Okay, we are having similar formation on that pair on dollar index. We were having reversal channel. That was the place where we were paying attention. All right, so we have seen impulse, that impulse. All right, so we need to look for sell on the bottom on dollar index. So this is the example, so that we can manage our risk. All right, so we have seen impulse after that. So similar scenario required is over there on this pair. All right, so we are having this channel. All right, this is the place where you need to pay attention. Okay, if price not gonna make up to this area, not gonna test this area, this bottom, what you need to look for in that case, fellows? What you need to look for? First of all, you need to look for breakout. That price gonna clearly break out, and then gonna form a continuation pattern, and then you're gonna look for that trade. Okay, perfect. All right, so this is the impulse, this is the trend continuation pattern, that is your trade. Okay, so before that we were having reversal trend, reversal channel. Yeah, so we were looking for sell here. So similar way, we need to look for breakout, strong breakout, this strong breakout, and then continuation, and then this trade. All right, once that trend continuation pattern gonna complete above that channel. All right, so it seems to me that we're gonna see another wave down. I'm not interested to sell for this. Okay, not interested to sell for this, more interested to look for buy from this bottom. Okay, so it's up to you. If you want to look for this short-term trade, you can do that, quite similar like pound USD. All right, so similar on USD chief. I have explained that pair, I think on Friday meeting. Similar here. All right, so one more move down is possible, then strong impulse. If we're not gonna see that wave and we're gonna see impulse from that area, we need a continuation formation before buying for upside. Yeah, so potential is huge over there on these pairs. So we're gonna see that top again. Highly likely you're going to see that top again in coming days. And similar here on Euro USD. Alright, so the way Euro USD is falling is not quite aggressive, and dollar index was also alright. That's fine. If you left that, that's fine. Okay, so USD chief, dollar index, Euro USD, all doing exactly same. Reversal formation. Watch this area. If price starts to rise, this is the place where you need to pay attention. Okay, so this is the formation we are having. Let me show you again. Yeah, the formation we are having, this one. Okay, this formation. So that up move is possible on Euro USD. Alright, that up move. Right, that up move. So some of you fellows sold here, did pretty well. Excellent job. So good profit you fellows taken off. Yeah, so last week we were anticipating, I think, yeah, this breakout. Impulse, we have seen continuation formation broken down, but it changes the formation, formed another bigger one, broken down. Some of you fellows managed to sell here at this area, managed to sell here, and taken their profit here at this area. Okay, so pay attention at this area, those who haven't closed their trade and holding their short from that area. Pay attention. Okay, it'll be nice if it comes up again. Yeah. Okay, pay attention at this area. Watch for that top and then look for sell. So you can have a short-term trade for next week. Yeah, for next for early 2 or 3 days. Highly likely price gonna rise back to the top. If so, look for sell again. Okay, so Euro USD and UK oil. We are having this channel. Let me show you the bigger image. I'm still very much optimistic that we're gonna see this wave. Okay, this wave. We can see we haven't violated that impulses. Price never went beyond that impulses. You can see over there. So the previous impulse still there. This previous impulse, okay, still there. If you fellows remember that lower time frame impulse. All right. So we are having similar formation. The formation we have seen here at this area. Okay, when price was forming that formation, we have seen that impulse. All right, so we need to watch that impulse, the impulse we have seen previously at this area. Okay, currently we don't see that impulse. It can further push to the downside. Once we're gonna see that impulse, we're gonna start to buy. All right, let me go back to that chart so that you fellas can understand what kind of impulse. Yeah, so that was the wave which we were looking for. That is the impulse which you fellas need to look for on lower time frame. Alright, so if you're gonna get this impulse, then you need to look for buy. Until there is no buy setup, if you are going to buy before that impulse, risky. Okay, very much risky. Let me know, do we have strong price action at this area? Let me know, do we have strong price action buying momentum over there? Do we have that? No, we don't have buying momentum over there at this area. Okay, so what we are having. So someone is saying that euro longs at 10-year highs and cat shorts at all-time high. Your cat short could be a good pair to watch. When your cat gonna start to fall? Euro cat gonna start to fall once we're gonna see impulse here. All right. Once we're gonna see impulse here, euro cat and cat chief both gonna start to rise. Euro cat gonna start to fall. Cat chief gonna start to rise. All right. So for that trade, we have to watch impulse here. All right, fellows. Okay, so we are having continuation formation here. So it can still continue to the downside, can further push to the downside. All right, so the previous impulse is this place, the previous impulse we have seen. So we're gonna pay attention at the low. So the last short setup was there. This was the last short setup. No, the pair I'm showing you, Marcus, these are the high potential pairs for the next week, right? So CAD yen is not ready to do anything. Aussie yen is not ready to do anything. Yeah. Although New Zealand yen is ready to do something. Okay. So New Zealand yen is ready to trade. Once CAD yen and Aussie yen will be ready to trade, I will let you know. I will show you that we have a trade set up on those pairs. Okay, so don't waste your time on those pairs where we are not having trade set up. Pay attention on those pairs where we are having trade set up. All right, so we're gonna pay attention at this area for this trade. We are having reversal channel. All right, so we're gonna pay attention on Nasdaq 100 index this week as well. So we can see it is falling aggressively. Let me show you the bigger image. What bigger image I'm having on my chart? This is the bigger image. You can see bigger trend to the upside, strong trend on bigger time frame. So we are looking for short-term trade for with this trend. Yeah, so we can see it is forming pullback. All right, so pullback quite similar like this, pullback like that, and we are looking for this trade and this trade and like that trade. Okay, this kind of trade, but we can see it is falling aggressively to the downside. Yeah, I think I have shared that chart with you here. Yeah, here at this area. All right, so this is the impulse. So no early buying, it is forming impulse. It can push further to the downside. All right, so push to the downside. What we need to look for, lower time frame. Yeah, I can see that it is forming impulse. Well, we can see it is impulse. All right, what we need to look for, lower time frame at this area. What kind of price action we are having next week close to this trend line? Okay, here at this area. Either we are having trend continuation pattern formation like that. If so, it is going to continue. If we are having trend reversal formation like that, we are going to get back to the top. Okay, so once we're going to see reversal formation, we're going to buy the breakout based on the impulse. Okay, so be patient. Once you're going to see the formation, then the buy setup going to be over there. Okay, so far we can see impulse is there. It is forming either this pattern or this reversal formation. Yeah, so we need to give some time to this trade. Okay, so pullback is there. Looks like we're gonna see short-term up trade. Okay, for this much. All right, so France 40, we are having another short-term trade setup on this pair. Let me show you what is the bigger formation we are having. We are having this bigger formation. Okay, impulse, trend continuation pattern to the downside. All right, so we are looking for this small trade. Okay, up to that trend line. Small trade up to that trend line. Why we are looking for that small trade? The reason is we are having strong momentum over there. Let me remove that. All right, so we are looking for this trade. All right, so we are having strong impulse. Price is forming triangle. and that is the trade we are looking for. All right, so you can see impulse, triangle, and watch this trend line. If you're gonna see that impulse, it's up to you. If you want to buy the breakout, and if you want to buy before that breakout, you can buy before that breakout. Let me look at the lower time frame where you need to pay attention. All right, so here, fellows, you need to pay attention. Okay, this trend line at this area, okay, or even price breakdown, then this area. Okay, we are having strong impulse. You can see over there, strong impulse, and price is forming this triangle. All right, so pay attention at this area. So this is the trade setup you're gonna look for on this pair for next week. Here we got the gold. Gold is doing what we were anticipating. Unfortunately, we got the break-even trade on this pair last week at this area. That's all right. We got the breakout trade at this area. That's all right. That was the breakout. All right, so here is the impulse. The impulse we were anticipating from that top. Let me look at the past so that you fellows can understand. That was the place where we were looking for price action. We are having this wave. Okay, so this wave has a high potential. Don't look at the gold for upside. Upside is limited on gold. Okay, the pattern I can see over there is a reversal formation. Is going to continue to the downside. Is it already on its way? Okay, so you can see impulses over there broken down. We were watching that trend breakout. We got the breakout. No, we can't sell the gold right now. The sell place was there when it was forming top. Don't worry if you missed that. But those who are holding strong means gold strong. Gold gonna fall. Yeah, gold gonna fall. I have shown you gold chart many times before by showing you bigger time frame, weekly time frame, monthly time frame, daily time frame. Yeah, even on 4-hour time frame. Yeah, upside is limited. Gold has to come to the bottom again, close to the 1100 or some below 1100. I will show you. Okay, so we have seen breakout. What we need to look for? We need to look for continuation formation at this area. Okay, if you're gonna get continuation formation like this one, okay, so this is gonna be the trade. Okay, so even we're gonna have further downside on gold. Let me show you the bigger chart. This is the pattern we are having, fellows. This is not a continuation formation. All right, this is not a continuation formation. This is a reversal formation, and it seems to me that this is the last top. We are going to have to get down. All right, we are going to get down. So this is the bigger trade we are looking for up to this area, 1100. Okay, 1100. So when price start to rise, this is not a way to continue to the upside. Okay, this is a way to continue to the downside. So reversal. Okay, so those who are not head and shoulder, yeah, you can call this head and shoulder. Okay, so normally we call this W pattern, but you can call this head and shoulder. Or yeah, Australian dollar should also fall. Okay, that pair also gonna fall. Here we got the Australian dollar. All right, so I'm looking for this trade. Last week we were watching this area. We haven't seen any price action, price broken out. So currently one more up move is possible. We can see it is corrective to corrective. Yeah, flag. It can break up. We're gonna see this area. Okay, if we're gonna see the breakout, I'm looking for this trade. Okay, even further to the downside. If gold keep falling, the way we were anticipating on gold, we're gonna see this bottom. Okay, this bottom. So this is the trade we're gonna look for. I'm still anticipating we're gonna see this bottom. We're not gonna see that top. Let's see what we're gonna get on this pair. So far I'm short on this pair. So Aussie dollar and euro, this short-term trade. Okay, uptrend and this short-term trade. Simply the way I have shown you here. Let me look at that. I'm sure that chart. Yeah, so remember, sugar is also forming flag. This chart. Alright, so short here on Aussie Chief and short there on Euro Aussie dollar or Aussie Euro. Okay, short here, this trade. Okay, so we're gonna take that trade for next week. Keep eye on this trade and Aussie Chief. Where is the Aussie Chief? Here is the Aussie Chief. This trade. Okay, so this trade on Aussie Chief is quite similar like this trade. Alright, the trade we have taken at that place, that area. So similar like that. Alright, so I hope you fellows remember this trade. Let me get back to that chart. This trade. Alright, so this trade. Yeah, good luck if you already into that trade. Okay, so you can see over there what we have seen after that. After this flag, we have seen similar flag. Alright, so this is the trade we're gonna look for here at this area. Okay, so I don't think so I need to explain this pair again with so much detail. I have done that here at this area. Okay, when this pattern was forming over there. So similar formation we are having. Upside gonna be limited. It can keep pushing with corrective candles. Yeah, it can do something like that. Alright, so you need this kind of impulse. So those who are looking before that impulse, you need to understand the risk. Okay, risk is there. It can keep pushing to the upside with corrective candles. You have to keep in your mind. Euro Chief and that one is both similar. So after that we are having New Zealand Chief. Unfortunately we haven't got that trade, the trade we were looking for on this pair last week. Yeah, so the pattern, the continuation pattern changed itself at this area. Okay, broken out, violated that, but still we are short on this pair. We are looking for short, not looking for any reversal up to that area. Okay, pay attention in this area. We're gonna still sell this pair. Okay, if Aussie Chief start to fall, you're gonna see this pair gonna start to fall. Okay, and Chief Yen, if that pair gonna start to fall, we're gonna see this pair start to fall. If Euro, yeah, which other pair? I'm not getting that pair at the moment. Which pair is correlated with this pair? I'm not getting that. Which pair is correlated with this pair? Okay, so let's leave that. But the trade still there. Yeah, this trade still there. The way it is rising is corrective. Okay, it can't go far away. It will have to fall. And once it will have to fall, you have to stay into that trade. Those who stopped out at this area, you have to stay into this trade. Okay, once price is going to start to fall, you have to stay into that trade. Even further downside is possible over there. So those who got the break-even trade, try to sell it again. Alright. Alright, so what we were looking for, I got that. New Zealand dollar. Alright, so New Zealand dollar. If New Zealand dollar start to fall, this pair is gonna rise. Okay, so New Zealand dollar gonna start to fall too. Alright, so be patient and keep your eye on this pair for next couple of days. Aussie CAD is not doing anything. Aussie New Zealand dollar is not doing anything. Last week we were anticipating breakout. Breakout came, but it is not going to continue to the upside. So let's leave that pair. Not a big potential trade setup is over there. USD CAD, we're gonna watch that top. Okay, so last week we have spoken about this pair. Some of you fellows managed to get the short-term up trade. So we are still in continuation formation. We need to give more time to this pair. Okay, no buying, no selling before the Fed decision. Okay, we're gonna pay attention at this area. If breakout, we're gonna give more time to this pair, how this pair gonna develop. All right, so we are still in sideways or trend continuation formation. Yeah, so not a big change in formation on this pair. So last time the trade we were looking for, if you fellows remember that, this short-term trade, okay, the short-term trade came but did not hit the trend line we were anticipating over there. Okay, so that's all right, no worry. So pay attention at this, right, at this. Once price gonna test that top, then we will decide either we are going to get down or not. Okay, because we are having some big news event during the weekend, and those news events can change this formation. So better to look for after once price gonna hit that top. New Zealand yen, I'm still bearish on this. If anyone stopped out on this pair, no worry, get into this trade again at the top. Okay, if New Zealand dollar gonna start to fall, yen is going to get strong, we're gonna get this trade. Okay, so Bank of Japan is coming in the next week, so we still gonna get this week this trade. Nothing is going to change in this pair. So there was a small up move, not going to do anything. Yeah, here we got the New Zealand CAD. We are getting close to the top. Yeah, but this pair is not ready at the moment. We have to give more time to this pair. How we gonna see this top? Okay, how price gonna develop that top? Then we're gonna decide either we are going to get down or not. So some of you fellows are already into this trade based on that impulse. Based on that impulse, all right, good luck. So those who are still looking trade setup on this pair, at least we need a continuation formation at that area. Okay, remember, we are looking on oil to rise. All right, we are looking on New Zealand dollar to fall. All right, if oil gonna get strong, CAD gonna get strong too. All right, if New Zealand dollar gonna get weak, CAD gonna get strong, you're gonna see this pair gonna start to fall. All right, New Zealand dollar weak, USD CAD gonna get strong. I mean, CAD gonna get strong if oil gonna start to rise. Okay, so this pair gonna start to fall automatically. Okay, so we are at the top on this pair. We're not gonna see, continuation, this kind of continuation. We're not gonna see this kind of continuation. Automatically, price gonna start to fall back. So we'll see that trade. Okay, so good luck to you who are looking on this pair. Euro New Zealand dollar. Look at this trend line. Okay, what we are having. Remember, last week, some of you fellows shared their chart. I think, Trinda, you shared your chart, yeah? You shared your chart. You did an excellent job here. You read that amazingly. You read that perfectly. Okay, you read that perfectly. You know what? Some traders were looking this trade at this area. Okay, they don't know what was going on over there. Some expert was looking that trade. They don't know what was going on over there. Let me show you what we were looking for and now what we need to look for now on this pair. I posted that chart. Okay, so we were looking for this wave. We were watching price action at that top, at this area. We were watching price action. We have seen it pause. We were watching that top. We were anticipating this wave. We have seen exactly similar price behavior. You can see price was holding that top, formed continuation formation, breaking to the downside. Right, so continuation, another continuation, which Trinda, you read that, yeah? You read that flag. You did an excellent job here. So that wave came after that. All right, so you read that that continuation formation. Yeah, so momentum was showing that we are not going to get into that direction. Momentum was showing we are having this trade. All right, perfect job. All right, now what we need to look for now on this pair, we can see we are violating the channel. All right, so we are violating the channel, yeah, this channel. Remember, price came up to this area, this place, this top, all the way from this bottom. Okay, all the way from this bottom. So I'm not anticipating big reversal on this pair, like that kind of reversal. I'm anticipating we're gonna see again bottom. Okay, price gonna see again bottom. Why we're gonna see again bottom? Because Euro USD is not going to do anything. I mean to say, not going to break the flat channel to the upside, going to get down again. We are looking Euro USD to fall back again to the bottom. If Euro USD gonna start to fall back again to the bottom, this pair automatically gonna get down. Okay, gonna get down. So New Zealand dollar is in sideways. New Zealand dollar is in sideways movement. Okay, within a bigger channel. All right. Okay, what we need to look for, if we're gonna see again similar formation at this area, if you did not bought that pair, you did an excellent job, but there wasn't the buy setup. Buy setup only gonna be over there once you're gonna see price action, yeah? Price action means you need to look for if people buying or not. If buying, you need to buy. Yeah, trend lines, indications does not mean you should straight away buy. You need to look for price behavior, price action. If that price action, that price behavior is familiar, then you can look for buy. Okay, so we don't see anything. Anyone was buying over there on that trend line. So trend line is just being violated by the price. There are two scenarios. If price is going to form a continuation, we are going to get down. If we're going to see impulse, we're going to get that top. Okay, so neutral on this pair at the moment. Why neutral? We need to watch price action over the trend line. What kind of price action we are having in this area. Currently, we don't see any strong price action. We are just having continuation formation. You can see continuation formation, continuation, and this is quite similar like that. Okay, if price is going to go into a sideways, that bigger sideways is going to give us a clue that we are going to get down. Okay, this impulse going to give us a clue that we are going to get up again to the top again. All right, so this is the Euro New Zealand dollar. CAD yen not interested. Silver, we are going to get to the bottom again. All right, so I'm not interested to sell silver at the moment. We'll see once silver gonna get the bottom. We'll see for the upside. Yeah, so similar like that. We are having similar like that wave here. You can see similar formation, similar formation, similar formation. We are going to break down that formation. Okay, so not interested to sell this silver at the moment. We are not going to rise into that direction anytime soon. All right, we are going to get to the bottom on silver again. We'll see that. So here we got the sugar. Sugar is doing an excellent job. So here we got the too many trend continuation pattern formation in sugar. Let me correct my trend line first, then I will show you. I think last week I have spoken about that chart, about this chart, sugar chart. Yeah, and I have shown you that we need another continuation pattern formation if I'm not wrong. Continuation, continuation. Yeah. No one is buying, everyone is on diet. Yeah, so we were tracking this pair from this area. Okay, you can see sugar watch for breakout all the way up to this bottom, and it was just forming continuation formation. continuation formation, continuation formation, yeah, formation, yeah. So we are having another continuation formation. What you need to look for, you just need to look for indications. All right. Once that indication gonna be favorable, that is your trade. Yeah, that is your trade. That is your trade. That is your trade. Okay, so we still have room on this pair up to the bottom. If you want to trade on sugar, you can trade on sugar, yeah? Lots of room. It can come up to this area. 1.010. 0.10, yeah? 0.10. So we have lots of room. It can come up to that bottom again. We are having continuation formation. We're gonna keep selling the sugar. Yeah, I think that's it. Any question, fellows? Okay, so next week gonna be crucial. We have lots of news events, couple of news events, yeah. Couple of banks are going to have a monetary policy statements in next week. So first of all, we're gonna see Fed. Fed is going to hold press conference on Wednesday, and after that we're gonna see Chief. Yeah, Swiss Bank is going to hold press conference on Thursday, and after that, after the same, oh yeah, on same day we are going to see monetary policy statement. Gonna be over there, a monetary policy summary from Bank of England, and Bank of Japan is going to come on Friday. Okay, so lots of movement over there during the next week. Okay, so that's why I have gone through almost on all pairs and shown you the opportunities over there. Okay, so if I see any pattern is going to change or going to form another formation and going to give us any other opportunity like short term or for longer term, we're going to share that into the group. All right, so I will share that into the group. So similar way the way I have done over their other charts. All right, fellows, like that. Okay, thank you very much for being with me. Enjoy your Thursday, enjoy your Sunday. So we'll see you back into the group. Okay, thank you very much. Bye bye.